Deani Brown of Making Love Better Together. And right now I'm about to sneak inside the man cave so that I can find out for you ladies what men want.
Definitely know it, because she will be different from anybody else that you've ever been with.
Isn't that term?
You get that strong wood with the girl who you feeling.
And look, and
You get that strong. If you had a few partners and you know what you're doing and you great at what you do, I pay homage to them dudes. They got you right. And we doing things.
Oh my God.
Hey man, how y'all doing?
Don't touch nothing. Don't act crazy.
How y'all doing, man?
2-year anniversary.
2-year anniversary, man. That was the great and unpredictable L. Porter.
Yes,
We
it
haven't
was.
seen in quite a while, but who was responsible for some of our most acclaimed snippets. I would say, man. Y'all doing all right, man? Good to see y'all.
Awesome.
Yeah, man. Life is good. Happy to be here. Happy to be alive.
On this
Happy
second
anniversary, fellas. We did it. Almost 100 shows.
Thanks for having me, guys.
yeah, man. Feel like you've been here for the whole ride, Robert. So
Yeah.
you know, doesn't
Yeah,
feel
he-
like you came in the third quarter. You know.
No,
You're still
it
on
does.
probation, though, Robert. You're
It
still
does. I
on
remember
probation.
when we didn't have him, the show was so much better. I'm joking. I love you, bro.
Mel, you got a lovely backdrop to your handsome face this show.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm actually at my lady's crib, so.
You know, I didn't see the initial until after I said that, and then I was like, okay, I get it.
Right,
And then of
right.
course, when I first saw the initial, I thought it was yours, and I was like, but he
I
probably
mean, it is.
Yeah, indeed, it is yours.
Four fires.
But I didn't think you'd have all the flowery stuff. You might, you grounded like that. I would,
No doubt.
I did a big thing last summer, man. Trying to learn about planting and annuals and perennials, and taking special care of my back deck, and it was real fun, man. Therapeutic, and and all of that. So I'm looking forward to getting back to it. This coming summer, man. How's everybody, Robert? What you thinking, man? 2-year anniversary, man. How you feeling? You getting ready to bail on us, or you gonna keep on riding with us? What you doing?
Thanks, man.
That wasn't me.
All right, what's that?
Robert, I'm still waiting on you.
Oh, I thought we had some background people talking.
No. I'm still waiting on you.
I'm good, brother. I'm here.
Yeah.
I was just reflecting. I was thinking about you doing gardening. I had this image in my head that I was trying to get out. So I was just,
Yeah, getting it out is probably a wise thing.
Do you have a Warren Brothers straw hat that you wear when you're out in the garden?
No, because it's not big and set up like that. So it's a enclosed porch, and I have to be crafty about when the sun, hits it and all of that kind of, deal, man. But it's still a whole lot of fun, man. Big Male.
I got a question, man. What do you all from this last season, from last March to this March, what's your most memorable moment on the show that you can recall? Or do both seasons run together?
They run together for me.
I'll be honest, man. I have a more most memorable moment, but it might be because it's newer.
Mm-hmm.
And that was when his name escapes me right now, but that's when we had my man on that gave us the rules about the D you lay.
Oh, the pipes.
There's this other pipe.
Somebody-
Yeah, man.
Yes.
That's,
That might have been the highlight of this season.
yeah, man. That was I have watched that clip over and over, and I still laugh every time. Like, even though I know what's coming, I still laugh, man. I still laugh.
For me, I want to say that it was when Khalid was on and we talked about mental health.
That was a good show, man.
That was a good show.
That was
Yeah.
a real good show. What about you, Mel? It was your question. You got to answer.
Yeah, I was asking because, I suffered from a severe concussion this month and I don't remember much. So I was trying to get y'all to tell
I don't believe
what we did this past.
Trying to see what he did.
That was pretty good. Glenn,
I'm just honest.
Glenn, what about you, man? You got a most memorable?
It was the pipe one, Khalid's interview. Oh, I can't remember who was on, but we were messing with you about long-haired women and short-haired women, and you were like, I like long-haired women, and like I like short-haired women, and I was like, we're gonna design a helmet for women messing with Sean, because he might be reaching for the wrong woman, thinking he pulling hairs. He might so remember we talked about that?
I like but I'm not gonna give you any attention. I like the look of short hair. I like the functionality of long hair. You can take that how you want. But I'm
Okay,
not gonna hang out there right there.
functionality.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that.
Free
leave that
functionality.
Well, I embrace my freakiness. Yes, sir.
The thoughts and opinions of Glenn Murray, Sean Mason, Robert Hazard, or any guest that appears on Live from the Cave do not necessarily reflect those of Mel Roberson. Any business entity or non-for-profit organization that he represents, is associated with, or may be on the
That's the earliest we got the disclaimer, and that's a record.
We need to set it up automatically, so all he does is kind of
Just
put
hit a
a
button,
finger up,
boom.
and then it
There.
scrolls up like on Seth Meyers.
Right.
Kevin Fulton, how you doing, man? One of our first guests, man. One of our early guests on the show has popped in on us, man. So good to see your face. I got a chance to see you down at the House of Blues not long ago. Matter of fact, all these brothers got a chance to hang out with, except for Robert. Robert wasn't there that night, I don't think.
Robert was there.
Were you there?
Yeah, Robert was there.
That shows you how memorable you are, Robert.
Tough crowd.
Tough crowd. Hey, man, good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in, man.
I brought a lady with me too. You probably don't remember that.
What'd you say, Robert?
I said I brought a lady with me. You remember that?
You did not.
Okay. I'm just checking.
Kevin, how's your internet, bro? We always have a hard time with you.
I guess we still are. Mel, either we can't see Kevin or we can't hear Kevin. It's one of the
We can
others.
see him.
We see him. We can't hear him.
Kevin, you see us? You hear us?
Hey, Kevin.
Yeah, I see you, and I hear you too.
Okay, good, man. How
All
you
right,
doing,
good,
man?
good.
I know you hear me when I ask you how you doing and you answer.
Yeah, I'm doing okay.
There's the delay.
Hey man, we thank you, man, for being somebody says past kids bedtime. We thank you, man, for being not only one of our favorite guests, man, but one of our first guests when this whole thing was kicking off, man. You were one of the first
Well,
people.
I appreciate you guys carrying on the initial vibe of the man cave. So, you guys have grown it and made it your own. That's what I really love about tuning in and hanging out with you guys.
Yeah.
And three of them, actually, all four of you, I think, are my guys.
Yeah, man.
Got a chance to but I've known Glenn and Mel and got to know Bob a little bit. So, yeah, looking forward to many more episodes of The Man Cave.
Yeah, man, we're not going anywhere, man. We're not going anywhere. We're gonna keep on doing it until the acting world steals Mel from us and he has to go somewhere and make his millions of dollars or his speaking engagements take him away from us. But we're gonna hold on to him until then.
Well, actually, I was going to announce my solo gig at the end of the show, but yeah, we're not going anywhere.
That's gonna be over by 10:30. Somebody asked, is Kevin in an actual cave?
Really?
My cave.
That's right, Kevin. You tell him.
Hey man, while Kevin's here, man, I don't know if you want to hang out with us for a hot second or you just popping in and popping out, man. But I wanna ask you guys. Man, say it again.
Oh, he drinking the old
I'm
fashioned.
here for as long as y'all want me.
Okay, I think the production team will pull you out.
On cue. No, he didn't, Roger.
It's gonna be that kind of show. Wow.
Excuse us tonight, Roger.
Let me start drinking now.
Has been drinking.
That hurt me. Hey man, you drinking that what is it, Belmont? What is that?
Belvedere?
No, I know it when I see
Come on,
it.
Glenn, you know what I drink.
Bombay. That
Oh, Bombay Sapphire. That's your drink.
Oh.
Can we talk about something?
That's what we're
Hey man, I was looking at the whole Clarence Thomas and his wife deal, man. I thought that was quite. I hate to say that at the end of the day I wasn't surprised, but I thought it was quite fascinating, man. And we've talked many times about how people are positioned in very key places, man, that have these fractured opinions, man, and are, I think feeding as many people as they can on that level with those fractured opinions. Glenn, I always say you're our resident political analyst, man. What were your thoughts on that whole thing, man? Because that's it's really.
Well, I mean, she's always been a little bit right wing radical. The problem is your husband's a sitting Supreme Court justice, so you probably need to recuse yourself from anything to do with like January 6th, which now it comes out that she was actually attempting to overthrow the government.
Right.
In her text messages and everything else, and her husband just ruled on a ruling, I think, about records from that day.
Yeah, she said there was an army defending Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it just goes to show you, watch who you marry.
Yeah. If you're gonna marry.
If you're gonna marry a right wing, ex lobbyist, crazed, treasonous woman, you might not want to be a Supreme Court justice.
Yeah. Hey,
But don't you think he knew that already?
Yeah, he did. Of course he did.
Hey man, we're all of you guys should have it somewhere close, man. I want to stop for a minute, man, and shout out our sister Benita, because she's sponsoring this second anniversary show, and we're featuring her exclusive white wine. It's called it's a demi-sec white wine. I guess the company or brand, maybe Glenn, is something to wine about. WINE. Is that how that's going?
Yeah, it's exclusive white is the name of the brand. So we want to thank Benita. It's her own brand, and it's available online at Vine Wine Club. It's really nice if you're a white wine drinker. So we want to thank Benita. Benita's also the one that's spearheading our April 30th appearance in Richmond, Virginia. So we hope to see you there. We'll have plenty of exclusive whites along with my requisite case of champagne in the dressing room that I asked Benita for. So we look forward to it. But thank you, Benita.
And M&M's with all the W's thrown out. Hey, with that said, we have a promo for this beautiful wine. Let's kick it.
Tonight's Live from the Cave, sponsored by Exclusive White Wine. Available at ShoeCrazyWine.com.
And once again, thank you, Miss Benita, for always rocking with us. She's been down with us like 4 flats since the very beginning.
Wait a minute. Do I see Randy Stress?
Bonita Appleblom.
Oh,
Hey,
wow, I ain't even seen him pop in there.
Appleblom. Go ahead with yourself. I'm sorry, when you said Bonita, that song came straight to my head.
Our own Emmy Award-winning brethren, Randy Stress. How you doing, man?
Man, I am so happy to be here with you guys in this 2-year celebration. 2 years of drunken shit talking and nobody got slapped.
It had to happen.
Thank God for virtual TV, Randy. I don't know it would be a stress-free zone if we were all in the same room.
How are you guys doing, man? I was loving listening to you guys earlier before I jumped on here.
Hey,
how's
man,
it going?
We're wonderful, man. We always better when we get a chance to see your face, man, and chop it up with you. So we're certainly glad, man, that you took the time.
How you talk about you guys? Wait.
What you got there? Oh, okay.
I like that, man. I
It's
like
always
that.
in the background. I feel like I need to write something on it this time.
Yeah, man. Yeah. How you doing, man? What's going on with you? What are you doing these days that you can tell us about?
Man, I am. I'm sitting down. I got rid of every job I was doing, so now it's just me focusing totally on my writing. I'm sitting down. As hard as this part is, sitting down with someone, talking to them about possibly managing me, because when my manager passed away, I felt like I was replacing him, and someone had to explain it to me, like, you're not replacing me, just moving forward. So I'm trying to get that situated so that I can get moving again.
How's that going?
It's going all right. One of the people I'm talking to, actually, he's trying to see who he has in his company. He does he has so many Grammy award-winning artists that he is busy. And I don't know if he's ever dealt with a writer, so we're trying to figure that out.
Yeah. Hey man, well we believe in you, man, and we're riding with you. So we're just waiting on the next victory lap. You know, we're not at all believing that it's not gonna be something great. We're just waiting on the greatness to be manifest, man. And we're glad you're rocking with us.
All of that.
With that same spirit, man, I want to take time to thank everybody, man, that's been watching us for 2 years, man. Some of you all have been here from the beginning. Some of you guys have, connected with us in the last 60 days, but you're no less special, and we appreciate you no less based on how long you've been with us. You could be doing anything else on a Thursday night, but you take some time and hang out with us, man, and so we're very, very grateful for it. Very, very grateful for it. We were in the middle of talking about Clarence Thomas and his wife, Randy, and just how interesting that was. And, what was that?
What's that?
I don't know what that was. But did you have anything about that, man? Were you paying attention to that at all in the news?
All of the weird stuff she was doing, harassing people and all of that.
Well, some emails came out that basically let you know she was riding with the whole insurrection thing. So
yeah, I saw that too. And I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that he would be affiliated with someone that had anything to do with that. And she's not smart enough to keep things to herself. So it was only a matter of time before she busted herself out. So.
Yeah, I don't know if it's privilege or what that you think that your text messages can't be tracked.
Right.
I mean, as much as going on, I would be going back and deleting stuff at this point. And I'd be trying to.
With all the CSI stuff out here, everybody should know by now. You can't delete nothing. It's all sitting on the hardware on the server. 3 years.
It's all on the server. It's it's nothing is safe, man. You got to be uber careful these days. I would think that everybody would know that. Hey, man, I read a weird, I wouldn't say weird, but I came across an interesting quote. It's already 9:20. I don't want it to get too late before we start talking about relationships and things. But I saw a quote, and I want to know what you guys think of it. It says, for a man, if you want to manifest something, put it in the mind of a woman that loves you. What do you think?
That's powerful. That's actually,
I think I really production team said, I really want to hear from Mel on this one. As he's making a different move these days and back investing in the possibility. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's dope because she believed in what I believe in. I have somebody in my life that equals my drive, my determination, my stickability, all of those things. So we're so much alike. I believe in the Pareto principle for everything for me. And so we're 80% alike, and the 20% is where we have room for growth and learning. And it's been dope. I mean, anything that I said I wanted to do, she's back me 1,000%.
Let me ask you this. Is it safe to say, because I know that you're ambitious and you're driven prior to your connection with her, is it safe to say that you believe that now that you've partnered with her, she represents the possibility to go even further than you would have without her, simply based on her presence, her support, her input?
Well, I do professional development seminars for companies, and one of the things I always say is if you want to go fast, do it alone. If you want to go far, do it with a team. Right? So there's the whole ideology that two minds create a third and more powerful mind. So there is what I know about myself, and there's what she knows about herself. But what we've come up with together in conversation, just me bouncing ideas off of her and telling her what I'm gonna do and her offering a different perspective has been amazing already. So yes, I would definitely say that partnership is going to be dope for me. And I'm the type of guy that from a relationship standpoint, I either needed a partner or a cheerleader, as far as a partner in business, and that thinks like me, or somebody to say, hey baby, I don't know what the hell you do, but I think you're the best at it, and go knock it out. With either of those, I could be fine. But I've had both, and there's definitely a difference with somebody where you work side by side and you can talk about the same thing. So I think it's possible no matter what your mate is, as long as or what your mate does, as long as your mate is supportive of what you do. But I am very, very fortunate to have who I have in my life.
I think it's good to have and I know that she's well equipped. I think it's good to have a mate that is not only equipped to support you, but equipped to challenge you.
Yeah.
And challenge you in love and say, okay, is this the best it can be? I see this, entertain this. Maybe it would be even better, and give you that in love. Glenn, what do you think? You want to manifest something, put it in the mind of a woman that loves you. What do you think? I'd like to hear you, so you can unmute yourself.
Actually, you sounded great just now.
That's what you've been waiting on, Mel.
No wonder the numbers were going down. I wasn't speaking. That makes sense. I agree with Mel, I hate to say, but a partner makes a huge difference. I took an improv class one time, and one of the key tenets of improv is to embrace the unimaginable. Because you're given a theme that's going to be out of this world. Like, you could be, you're a nun and you're in a dance club and you're trying to build a bench and go. So the instructor talked about it, and you have to have a yes and mentality. So if your partner says, I want to do this, you should be like, yes, and we can do this, this, and this. That's the kind of partner you need to have, because that makes a difference in your life. Trust me. I always said I wanted somebody smarter than me or somebody I can learn something from, but it's not about book smart. I understand that now. It's about the ability to function in a relationship intelligently. And that's a whole different IQ that you need to have to be in a relationship and understand your partner and embrace what your partner is doing, your partner embraces you, because that energy is amazing.
Yeah. Robert, what do you have to offer, man, in regard to that? Put what you want in the mind of a woman that loves you. If you want to.
I didn't have to write anything down for that one. That was a
That's
short
why I
one.
gave it to you again, though, just in case.
I didn't even listen to you. I was ready. So here's the thing. I think we both talked about partner and cheerleader. I think when you're successful, for me, it was sales. And so one of the things that I was able to do was bounce off a partner who has a similar energy and we can do things together. So they push you and because at the end of the day, they see what you have. And at that point, push you to go forward. As Mel said, it's kind of like back and forth, accountability partner, all those sorts of things. And it goes away from that women typically say that they don't want a man that's tied to it. Right? So I think that both having a partnership as well as cheerleading is important, because you can bounce things off of each other. So I'm happy that I have that and have that. So it's a good thing.
Randy Stress, before you get out of here, man, let me hear what you think on that, man. And you, like the rest of us, are super ambitious dudes. So I'd like to hear what you think about that.
I've said stuff about this for a while. I've been single for a while. I don't have anybody. And I've said so many times, if I had a good woman, I would have already been where I needed to be. That good woman is your backbone. She lifts you up. She holds you steady. She says the right things that get you moving. And there's no way around that. I mean, every great man has a great woman behind him, period. That's not me trying to, cater to the women. That's just the reality of how it is.
Ladies, if you want Randy's contact information for $9.99, you can have it. Just email me after the show.
Yeah, we have monthly subscriptions.
Yeah. That's to talk to him for 1 month only, though. He's going to set up recurring billing.
Rolanda said it right when she said they push us when they love us, and that's the truth.
And when they don't love us, they push us down the stairs.
Really, Sean?
Hey, Randy, we love you, man. Thank you, man, for stopping in, man. I think they're gonna be rotating guests in and out, man. We always glad to see your face. Can't wait till the next time we have you for the whole hour, man. And thanks for thinking enough of us, man, to stop in.
Hey, I appreciate all you guys. I look forward to seeing you guys on year 3.
For sure. Yeah. We know you'll be a part of it. So.
Hope so.
All right. Deuces, man.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, man. I think that's at the end of the day, man. I think kind of like what Mel was saying, man. No matter what the configuration, I really like what you said. Either a cheerleader or a partner,
Or both.
or both. You know,
Both, you know.
But to have that ear, somebody that you know believes in you, enough to challenge you or enough to just say, "Hey, baby, you can do it." I think that goes a long way because there are gonna be days in our human frailty that we doubt our greatness and doubt our dopeness. And those are the days that we need those people that believe in us more than we do sometimes. And I'm lucky enough that I've had that. Oh no!
Oh no!
It's no longer safe in the cave.
Nah.
Big J has arrived. How you doing, good brother?
How y'all feeling, man? I'm great.
Man,
Good,
we wonderful, man.
good.
We wonderful, man.
Good to
Thanks
see
for
you,
stopping
man.
in.
Thank y'all too, man.
Thanks for stopping in on our 2-year anniversary, big dog.
Congratulations. I really appreciate every time I'm on the show. I love you guys.
Hey, man, you are a witty dude.
Hey,
And,
I'll try, man.
I'm just being real, man. You are one of those cats, man. That I remember when I was a little kid and I would be watching football. Eric Dickerson was popular at this one point.
Yeah.
And they would say Eric Dickerson was the kind of running back that every time he got the ball, you held your breath. If you were the other team, you held your breath until he was on the ground because he had the capacity to break one every time.
Right.
Anytime you're on the show, every time we get around to you, I hold my breath.
You're like, oh,
Until
boy,
that moment is over because
Yeah, because some of your appearances are classic too. You talked about being on the date and the dude came and took her. I still remember that.
Hey man, what are you doing these days, man? Anything new going on with you that you can share with us?
Brother, we're gonna release Creative Hustle, the show that we did a live taping for. It's similar to Robert Townsend Partners in Crime. We actually premiered the first 3 episodes April 4th at the Hollywood Boulevard Theater in Woodbridge.
Oh man, please make sure we're aware of it so that the show prior to that we can speak to it and do some promotion for you, man.
Thank you.
And and make sure that we're doing our part to support you the way
Thank
you've done, man, to support us. Well, I got you on, man, and this is probably just perfect for you. I read something this week, and our dear brother, regular guest Kennery Smith, actually shared this.
Mm-hmm.
But a lady posted this, and she said a guy ordering dessert on a first date is a red flag.
Like guys don't like sweets? What's wrong? What's wrong with that's a red flag.
I didn't get that one at all.
Yeah. She said only women should be ordering both appetizers and dessert.
No, she dated a dude ordered an apple pie and punched her in the mouth at the end of the day. That's just hurt. Like, I've never heard of it.
And to Kennery's credit, he was posting it because of how foolish it was, you know.
Yeah, that's the woman who's been scarred by a guy who really didn't want to eat something in front of her. I don't know.
That's sound like Tina Turner wrote that. Eat the cake.
Eat the cake.
Yeah, me and the production team, we're all bouncing around. All of us guys are bouncing around potential subject matters for the week, and sometimes I will send the production team something. It's not about the context; it's about the mindset.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we know this is dumb, but
Right.
but this is the mindset of people out here. Not everybody, but there are people walking around that actually believe this kind of crazy stuff, and so.
And that person probably still single too.
Oh, I guarantee.
They're still single.
Because
Most
you
of the
ain't
women with opinions are.
you ain't taking my dessert from me. I don't care what
And I gotta watch you eat dessert in front of me. And I'm just sitting there.
And I'm less than a man if I do. Yeah, man, no doubt. Anything else, man? Anybody got on their mind, man? Before we move on to the next topic. I'm just trying to prepare myself for whatever new face is gonna pop up every 10 minutes. So
We don't know what the. Yeah,
Y'all got people popping in.
yeah, man, you
Yeah.
like the third or fourth one, just popping in to tell us happy anniversary. But I got a question for you guys. What is the most incorrect thing you were told about either women relationships or marriage. That you now know is not true, but someone told you something like that, and based on maybe who they were, you put some merit on it until you earned enough stripes to know that it was incorrect. And I'll go first since I threw it out there. For me, it was that all women are the same. And so you start playing rules down the middle of the road, because you figure, okay, it's not going to deviate too much. They all like this, they all don't like this, they all like. And then as you get older, you realize that there's some male likes to respectfully use the word amazing. There's some uniquely amazing women, and they offer some very uniquely amazing things. And those things may work for you, they may not work for you. It doesn't make them bad people. It doesn't make them less of a catch because they're not the catch for you. But that's the thing that I learned, and in learning that, I learned to enter into each experience, searching for that uniqueness and learning to respect that uniqueness, and appreciating it. Glenn, what do you got? What did somebody tell you?
I remember.
Well, they told you you were a catch and you were gonna be fighting off all the women. That's what they told you. That was incorrect, I'm sure.
You were talking about what's incorrect. Let me think about that. That's not true. I don't fight off women.
That was good, Glenn.
I love and respect all women. Let me just put that out there. I had an uncle one time tell me all women were crazy, but that's not true.
Just all the women you date are crazy.
We got the same uncle.
Yeah,
but no,
me too, Jay.
I learned your crazy shows up when somebody activates it. You need somebody to activate your crazy. We may talk about that later as we talk about activating crazy. All sorts of stuff has happened this week. But love doesn't make you crazy. Crazy people make you crazy. And you need to remember that. People that trigger you make you crazy. That's the thing.
Or maybe you just came into the whole situation crazy.
Really, Sean?
Jay, what were you told, man?
My uncle said, "Hey, if you want to get them bumps off your face, you need some of that monkey."
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Well, look. Let's be specific. We grown. The eldest gone. Let's be specific, Jay. You need that monkey. You need to eat that monkey. I mean, you need the monkey juices on your face.
All of the above.
I'm trying to be clear. How was the monkey being incorporated, Jay? Is what I'm asking.
Oh my God!
Like, you need to get some of that on your face. I'm like, I'm 12. I'm not going through a period in my life, sir.
I thought it was puberty. I didn't know you had to have sex.
He said, "I'm 12."
Well, hey man, Noxzema cleared that right up.
Oh Lord,
Jay, when are you going on tour?
Robert, what were you told? Because clearly you weren't getting the lessons based on your track.
So let me tell you, brother. Let me remind you. How many times have I got people to agree with me?
That is something worth putting a feather in your cap about. Yeah.
Right. So a couple of things that I was told as it relates to marriage is that love is enough to get you through.
Love is what?
Enough to get you through. From a foundational perspective, it's enough to do everything that you need to do in a marriage. Jay, I know you're shaking your head on that one.
Yeah, I vehemently disagree, but I'm gonna let you go on ahead. Keep going. Come over.
Some people love hard.
Yeah.
If there's one thing I do know for sure, it's that love is not enough. That's just my personal experience.
And here's the other thing that I think that we need to clear up. People say that marriage is hard. Let's clear that up right now. Jay, let's clear that up. Love is really not hard.
No.
Thank
It's
you very much.
excruciatingly hard, right?
It takes effort.
Yeah.
It takes effort. And I used to tell somebody this as well. Is it takes effort. It's like work. It takes work. And if you both are working together, we talked about the partnership cheerleader piece of it earlier. if you both are the same people not fighting against each other, it becomes easier. And that's easy in relationships. That's my thoughts.
That's your thoughts and your opinions. Hey man, I appreciate that. Big J, you know, we bouncing in and out of guests, man. I just want to thank you, man, for taking the time. You could have done anything else, man, on the Thursday night between 9 and 10 Central Standard Time.
Thank you.
Come rock out with us, man. But we always
Again,
glad to
thank
see
you,
you.
brothers. Congratulations. 2 years. That's great, y'all.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you,
We
man.
we
Appreciate
about
it.
to fire up year 3, man, and we certainly want you to stay with us and be a part of it as we go forward.
No doubt, man. Just call me. I'm there.
No doubt.
All
Good to see you, brother. Always.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, man. I think that's a fascinating topic.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Big Phil
Yes.
in the building.
Happy anniversary, guys. Happy anniversary. I'm proud to be a part of your anniversary show.
Man, we're proud to have you, man. And I want to say, Phil is the most controversial guest we ever had.
I know.
And he wasn't being funny. Like
I
most
know.
guys, they cracking these off-color jokes. Phil was just being who he was. And when the show was over, dude, I don't know that you really know this, man, but our phones like didn't stop for a long time.
That's okay. I always get mistaken for. Oh, he's trying to be funny. No, I'm not a comedian. I don't even understand.
These ain't jokes.
Right. hey,
Just tell it like it is,
oh,
right there.
Phil, buy your own damn drink, Beckham.
Yeah, exactly.
But look, see, he don't get the
The hate mail that we
the
get.
hate I get when I say I won't buy a drink just to earn the right to talk to a lady.
Well, that's because, Sean, you wasn't even buying milk in elementary school for the girls. You
And it was-
started early with yours.
And it was a nickel.
Trying to take
I
the
know,
girls'
exactly.
money in grammar school.
It was a nickel, and I wasn't trying to do it.
I paid for 2 ladies who were sitting two tables down from me, and I walked out and left. I just made sure they bill got paid.
That's when I have done it, Phil. That's what I do. I do it so that you know I'm not trying to use it to launch something. You know,
Yeah,
it's just
women,
on my.
every man that wants to buy you a drink, women do not want to talk to you. Trust me. Sometimes they just want to buy you a drink.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's all. There's
That's
some
it.
guys that are
No
willing to
intent.
just, see a smile on your face, buy
No
you a
intent.
drink, let you know
Other
there are
than-
good guys out here. You
No
know?
Test
intent.
that theory.
Other
Now,
than
they'll be well
I'm
drinks.
flirting just to see if it works. I really don't like you. I just want to see if it still works.
We talking about practice, man. We talking about
That's
practice.
it.
Talking about practice.
Not
Views and
game.
opinions of Phil Beckham.
Just practice. That's all. How
Hey
you
man,
guys
what's
doing,
going
man?
on with you, Phil, that you can share with us, man? Where people
Wow.
can find you, what you're doing, the way you supported us, man. We want to always make sure we're in a place of support with whatever you're working on, man.
You know what? All I can say is that whatever you guys are doing or whatever anybody else is doing, just don't do it for yourself. Bring some people along that look like you. My project, I've been in development for the past couple of years, and it's called 43 Green. It's a large $100 million project on 43rd Street between King Drive and Brownsville. And, it is a great opportunity, not just for me, but to bring so many people that look like me on and never got the chance to come to the table.
Yeah.
That's the most satisfying part. I mean, we've already broke ground. People come by and see it. I invite people, if you can't come on the ground, go up on the on the L platform on 43rd and just look down on top of it. It's exciting. It's people. It's something going on.
You were saying that's between King Drive and Indiana?
Yeah, it's actually at 43rd and Calumet.
Nice.
Right next to the tracks, and going to start hopefully break ground on the second one, right where the old Negro League used to be. Negro League restaurant.
I used to perform in that spot.
Yeah. Just
And
doing
so,
that.
do you have a projection time for finishing it as well?
Yeah, the first phase is building the broke ground on ready in February, and if we can break ground on the second one in December, it's another 12-month build. So yeah. I mean, it's all about. It is definitely, don't get me wrong. I'm here to make a lot of money off of it, but on the way there, my job is to bring people along that haven't gotten that chance. I mean, perfect example is making sure Boa Construction got on, and they're the majority on the construction. It's a partnership, but make sure they got the majority of the joint venture. And then they can bring more people along. So
Yeah.
that's what it's always been about, man. I mean, I love what I do because I get to see people grow and do great things. So
Yeah. Hey man, well we applaud your vision not only in its functional from a functional standpoint, but you know your mindset that you want to bring people along and help people and give them opportunities and that whole thing, man. We applaud you having that kind of heart, man. Some people have the ability, they have the vision, but they don't have the heart to bring other people along, man. And so,
and it doesn't have to be big. I mean, look, even small stuff. You know, just opportunity. I mean, this is big, so it's opportunity for a lot more. But you know, it doesn't have to be this big. And I always tell people, whatever you're doing, there's somebody you can talk to and say, "Hey, check this out."
Yeah,
I mean, it's not everybody's. This ain't competition.
Yeah, for sure. Right. We can, as they say. I hear the cats in the hood say we can all eat.
Everybody can eat.
Yeah, we can all eat.
Everybody can eat.
There's enough meat out here for everybody to eat.
Yeah.
That was poignant, Robert. That was.
Yeah.
Phil buys drinks, you don't. But, I mean, you know, so it's a little different. I just had to throw that out there. I mean,
Other than that, man, just working hard and you know, on the other side is plenty of bullshit and bad decisions happening.
That's always, man. Well, look, as we make our way toward year 3, man, we hope that you'll stay rocking with us, man, and make some time to spend an hour with us a couple of times over these next 12 months, man.
Always.
Hey, brother, we love you. We appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for spending some time with us on our second year anniversary, man. You were a great face to pop up because they're not telling us who's coming.
No,
so,
man.
Yeah, so you were a very good surprise, man. So we'll see you soon. Thank you so much.
Got it out. Enjoy. Happy anniversary again, brother.
Thanks, Phil.
Yeah, man. We got about 15 minutes, man. Well, actually, we got about 10 minutes.
We're not going over tonight.
I don't think so. If they tell us, we can. Man, and just for the people watching, look, just for the people watching, Mel is not having technical difficulties. Whenever him and the production team start getting into it, since they have the power, they'll just snatch Mel out to make a point. But Mel's computer system is working fine.
Which is the best production they made all night.
In our back office that you guys don't see.
Yeah, don't see. So they having a full-on fight.
Oh, we can bring it to the front. We can bring it right up here.
Here's our last guest.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the faces you never see, the production team who really runs the stuff from behind the scenes, especially from a technical standpoint, Roger Jackson. Let's give it up for Roger.
Beautiful people. I told him they corrected me on my grammar on these things. Like, dude, I'm typing, texting, and drinking. I'm doing all kinds of stuff.
What are excuses? Oh, Alpha's don't learn
Rules
that?
of incompetence upon which my name is another disability. Yeah, I got you, man.
No,
We got one more
out.
coming in here. We got one more.
Oh, there she is. Ladies and gentlemen,
Boston here.
No, none other than is Keisha Rose gonna have the
What's
slap
up, guys?
Keisha Rose.
We are celebrating tonight. I just wanted to pop in and say happy anniversary. Thank
For those
all
of you
the
who
guests.
don't know,
Thank you, Bob.
These are the two that make this happen. This pretty lady and this less than handsome man, Keisha Rose and Raj. He don't even get a last name anymore. But they do all of the things behind the scenes. They are selfless and supportive and gifted and talented and never want to be pushed out in the front and never want attention or accolades. But they work their asses off, to put it plainly, so that when 9 o'clock hits, the four of us and whoever we've invited are prepared to spend an hour being as entertaining and as enlightening as we can be. So I'm glad that they're here. So collectively we can thank them.
Yeah,
for
they
all that
do. They do a lot to make Sean, Mel, and Robert look good. Some of us do it on their own.
Yeah, because there's nothing they can do for you, Glenn. So you're a hopeless case. There's nothing they can do for you. So
Hey, I just want to take a quick moment and thank everybody for watching and paying attention to the show. We really do appreciate it. It's more than just entertainment. It's therapy, not just for these guys and for us, but for a lot of people watching. I get a few text messages regarding the therapy session that a lot of ladies have shared with their husbands or even their sons, and it had an impact. So that is the most important thing to me. It started during the pandemic, but we'll keep it going. And sooner than you think, we'll be coming to you from a live location as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, we've got some things in the works for some shows that you guys can actually come out and sit in the audience and share some space with us. And we would love you to bring your energy
and your tomatoes for Sean.
Keisha Rose, do you have anything that you would like to share since you represent the beauty of the show? Not only the brains, but the only beauty we have. Because the rest of us are all just ugly, hard leg.
Oh, whatever, Glenn. No, I just want to say happy anniversary to everyone, each one of you guys, because you are so special. Sean, you already know the story. Mel, we couldn't do it without you. Robert, just adding you was just such a blessing.
Thank you for that.
You know, this all came together during the pandemic. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you to Yanni Brown for setting it off. Thank you to NDTV for partnering with us on this one. Thank you to all the guests that have come in. They ask no questions. As soon as we call, they're like, okay, cool, what time? So thank you to all of them. Thank you to the audience. Thank you to the women. Thank you to all the emails. Thank you to all the calls that we get. I just want to say happy anniversary and many, many more.
And I want to say, if you ever been mad about the rules of the show and who can come on and who can't, that you can talk to her.
Y'all can talk to me.
And you still ain't getting on the show.
Right, you still ain't getting on the show. And Mel, she want all the smoke. So you got to come on with it.
Yeah, we got a complaint box about this big.
Benita is in the audience finally. So
yes, Benita.
Thank you, Benita.
Benita, hopefully you saw your promo.
Thank you. I'm almost done, Benita, with your wine.
The whole bottle by itself.
Yeah,
He did on the show.
That's early for Robert.
Right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Everybody, she was lucky enough to bless every single person with a bottle of wine, except me, Benita. Mine hasn't come yet. We won't say that in front of everybody, but
We just did, Raj.
That's odd.
I'm so used to being behind the screen. I'm sorry.
I got two, Glenn. I
thought I
wonder
was
how
listening.
that happened. I got two bottles. I wonder. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know. That's because Raj.
It's easy. It's really
As you
easy.
can see, Raj can still work the controls and he can knock people out whenever he wants.
See, so y'all watching now. Y'all see what we're dealing with. Y'all
Yeah.
see.
This is the egos that we deal with.
Hey, you have no idea how many times I want to jump in.
Hey man, while I got you guys in with us, we got about 4 minutes, man. I love us to go around and real quick, man, just say what what we're looking forward to for this next year, man. What you got planned individually, what your goals are for the show for the next year. What are you seeing? Mel's lips are occupied right now, so I'm gonna go to Robert. Robert, what are you seeing?
I think they're going to be occupied. That's why he's doing it. We're about to hit the show. He's getting the lips at the end of the show. He's cleaning up his lips.
He said your lips are going to be occupied. You were getting them ready.
Registered as dead weapons in 48 different states, baby.
Are you ready to answer that one, Mel?
No, I want you first, and then Mel.
Oh, hell, I don't even know what the damn question was.
That's typical. That's
Robert, really?
Mel. That's typical. You know, didn't I try to fix that early? Didn't I?
Exclusive white wine is for you, according to Robert.
See, so here's the deal. We have you guys have done an amazing job, Keisha and Raj, the show, and so I'm excited. I'm looking forward to where we take it next with the discussion. Got my podcast that I need to relaunch, so I'm looking forward to doing that. But really, I think we still want to stay with, some of the episodes that really talk about mental health, so we can address some of the things that are happening with slapping people and violence and things like that. So that would be my hope.
That would be your hope.
Yep.
I'm not gonna buy into that and start sparring with you, Robert. Come on, Mel. Tell me what you see for the next year, man.
Unofficial announcement. I was just named on the board, the advisory board of After School Matters, which is a 30-year-old organization in Chicago that helps Chicago teens, Chicago kids express their art, whether it's performing art, whether it's painting, graffiti, whatever. So I'm on the advisory board now. Well, unofficially, the official announcement will come out soon. from the organization, but I did get word. So that's kind of dope, man. Like I've been so blessed to experience an amazing career and do some amazing things. And now I just want to do some giving back. So this is an opportunity to do that. Do have some projects coming up, some new businesses coming up. Sean, you know, had me answer the question about partnership and you know, my newfound love. We got some stuff coming out this year that's going to be pretty dope. Some classy Black couples stuff that we're working on. So yeah, I'm excited about the future and some acting stuff that I can't talk about yet.
Cool. I'm very familiar with After School Matters. My niece danced for Pierre Lockett and that whole group, and they used to do some things together. And I used to watch them rocking their purple T-shirts. So that's a good thing, man. Anything you can do to contribute to the youth, man, you know you can't go wrong. So congratulations, brother. We are proud of you, and whatever we can do to help you while you serve in that capacity, you know, you let us know. Glenn.
Yeah.
Year 3, man. What's going on?
I want to continue doing some difference-making things. This show is one of them, for sure. Working with you guys has made a difference for people who listen to this, and it's made a difference for the 4 of us, the 6 of us, really. If you think about it, the friendship, the partnership that we forged amongst us has been amazing in the last 24 months. So that's one of them. This year, I get to actually be part of producing a documentary that I'm very excited about that we'll be working on in the next couple of months. So I finally get to produce a credit on. I'm excited about that for a feature-length documentary, so that'll be great. To continue to make a difference for people. I've been blessed in other areas to like sit in and talk to creators, African American, Native American, Latin American creators in fintech and other places, and I want to bring them to this show as well, and just like let more people know what they're doing, because I've been blessed to meet some amazing people. I've been blessed to have people tell amazing stories. So, and I personally want to thank Keisha, because if it weren't for G Rose, there probably wouldn't be this show, there wouldn't be Purpose, there wouldn't be Books and Bodies. So you talk about enhancing people's lives, and you've done that. So
awesome, man. Awesome.
Yeah, you're far more tolerable now that Keisha is around.
Go ahead and move her up here.
Move up to the top row there. Right. Hey, man, well, it's 9:56, and usually when we are making the move that you can tell that we're trying to wrap up is because the unhandsome Alpha Phi Alpha member in the upper hand corner right there is smacking me around and telling me we need to get out of here. And so now, since he's present, as long as he here and I'm here, I know I'm not late.
yeah, now we can go overtime because he's here.
As long as he here, I know I'm in the right.
Real quick question. Hey, Glenn.
Yes, sir.
It's every season. Are we talking about what we're doing for the rest of the month?
Wait a minute, say that again for the people in the back. What season is it?
Yeah.
All right, it's been great, guys. Bye.
Right.
Hey,
It's Aries season.
all night.
Oh my gosh.
We're putting together some stuff so that you guys can come hang out with us
Yes, we are.
and buy us a drink, or we buy you a drink.
Buy us a drink. That's what you're gonna do. Buy us a drink.
Yeah, they gotta buy us a drink.
Yeah, really.
Well, we're putting
there
that
may be-
together.
There may
You want to
be-
talk about it?
Well, there may be a wine crawl coming up, but you know, we let our TARS friend be part of it too.
We
You know,
did.
she's part of it as well.
And they're coming out of the woodworks.
I know. I've gotten guaranteed a cake and drink spot, Robert, already. I'm lining up the gift list, the tribute.
We're gonna
list.
celebrate Glenn and Robert with a crawl. We'll keep you guys updated.
Yeah.
Hey, do we want to share any information on the new date for Virginia?
Yes, we
Because
do.
there were some people that actually got real close to, getting ready to make their move on tickets and didn't realize that we had pushed it back. So, anybody want to speak to that, dates and that kind of thing really quick?
Keisha, Rod, you want to take that? Okay, April 30th. I guess I'll take it. April 30th in Richmond, Virginia. The date has changed. It was going to be this weekend, but we couldn't do that. So April 30th, we will be live in Richmond, Virginia. So if you're in Richmond, Virginia Beach, Norfolk, Hampton, DC, which is only about an hour away, please come down to Richmond and see us. We will be hosting a live Man Cave discussion. Sean will be performing live. Rob and I are going to perform live. We're going to do a duet. Rob's going to play the sound. We're going to do a spoken word.
I heard y'all was pole dancing, Glenn. I heard y'all was
That's
pole
the
dancing.
after hours event. Rob will be pole dancing after hours.
And we haven't told people about that.
Yeah, we're at a secret location. I'll be managing that, and I'll have a special link where we can pay in advance. And I'll take my generous 20%.
What would a show be without Mel eating at some point? I'm glad he did that before we
The anniversary.
Hey,
I was
Glenn.
gonna bring popcorn to Richmond, but I mean, you can just throw popcorn at him on stage while he eats it. He'll
Sean.
just open his mouth and get it. So,
Yes, sir.
You didn't say what you're doing, man. What you gonna be doing?
You know what, man? I've got some ideas, man. I thank Glenn for encouraging me to start back writing and getting involved in the lessons for the little boy. I've got some book ideas I'm considering. I even have some podcast show ideas that I'm playing around with. But I'm going to continue, man, to build my photography business. I'm actually getting back out here on the music scene, I think. So just normal stuff, man. Just, I'm a quiet dude. I just do it and tell you I did it.
No, Sean, you're too talented. You need to be louder. You need to be louder.
I don't know about the quiet piece, but okay.
And you ain't quiet. Number one, you're not quiet either. Let's get that.
Yeah, let's
Hey,
just
Glenn,
stop that.
Is there an easy way we can tell people where they can get information about tickets and pricing and stuff like that for Virginia?
Yeah. Hey, Raj, can we put the ticket link in the
I don't think so. Looking at Roger's face, I was like, no.
What
I
I
don't think so.
will do is all these people will be here next Thursday, and I'll have a flyer that goes up in the middle of it and have everything ready then.
Okay,
That works for
great. So yeah, tune in next Thursday. Raj, we brought you here because we thought
Tickets
you
are
were
available on Eventbrite.
we thought you were the man.
So, matter of fact,
Roger.
so I really want to thank everybody for being here and
Roger's speech.
yeah, no, I appreciate it. I mean, these 2 years have been great. Honestly, for India, it has really been a godsend because we are a production company and we had to literally stop production. So, you had to get real creative, and when you can't get a lot of people together. And for me and my business partners, this literally is all we do. It's not a side gig. We're not doing movies on the side. I mean, I do or used to act on the side. So I really had to pivot. And this gave me the perfect opportunity to do that. Now that we open back up, it's a lot better. We're renting out the studio again. So if you do have anything, go to Pure Space and look us up. And of course, anything you need produced, we're going back to that in between virus variations.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Hey, man, love y'all. Happy second anniversary. Looking forward to another one so we can celebrate the third right back here next year, right around this time. And until next Thursday. Yes, sir.
Right before we go, we're going to go after this, but just for Sean.
There are two type of pipes that a man can give. Okay, I can give the married pipe. The married pipe is I want something from this pipe, right? I'm laying a pipe, but I expect some love, interest. I can show you to my boys, okay? There's expectations from this pipe. But then we all know there's this other pipe that you can lay that has no expectations. And actually, you don't want anybody to know you laid this pipe.
He said, but we all know.
We all
know.
Eugene was serious too.
Oh my God.
Oh man, was he serious?
That never gets old for me, man. That never
The
gets
best.
old for me.
The best. We've had some.
Thank you for that,
really
Roger. You don't do
great
much for me, but I appreciate you doing that. Hey, man, love y'all. Till next
guests.
Thursday.
Guys.
Next time.
Happy second happy second year anniversary, man. Love y'all. Ain't nothing you can do about it. I'll see y'all next Thursday for sure.
Camped out at home for COVID? Join us, Indie TV, where you will see the talk shows, movies, drama, action, and comedy. Be the first and see it first. Sign up now for free at Indie TV.